Hey there. Today on Book Talk with Tracy, I want to do something a little bit different. I'm sitting here in my office feeling somewhat harried because it's that time of year, time to do your taxes. And as an author and as an independent sole proprietor, it's always a little bit challenging come tax time. There's just a lot of different things to gather. You have to think about not only your book sales, and of course there's probably multiple areas online, various places that you're going to be calculating those, but also if you sell any things in person, say at book signings or craft fairs, or if you have work in stores under consignment, there's just a lot of different areas that you have to think about to pull in all of that income. And then, of course, there's the expense side of things, which can really add up. Man, every year it's like, wow, I was going to purpose to not spend so much money, but there's costs involved in having a website and in doing various business type things, because as an author, it is a business. And so I guess that's how you have to look at it. There are costs involved, and so you need to keep track of those. Certainly, I can use my power bill, my taxes on my home, things like that. Even, buying supplies, computer supplies, or whatever it might be. So you really have to think about all of your expenses and then all of the things that you can claim to somehow offset some of those expenses. So one thing that I really, really recommend, especially if you live in Canada, is registering all of your books with the Public Lending Rights Commission. And what that does, then you get paid a small, royalty is not the right word, but you do get paid for books that are in libraries based on when they do a search, if they can find your books in libraries. And it's really wonderful. You do have to register them yourself. So every year, like if you have a new book, you can register it. But it's really worthwhile to register all of your books, not just your print books, but ebooks as well. Because these days, most libraries also offer borrowing of ebooks, like through Overdrive, or there's other platforms like that. And if you publish through Draft to Digital, for sure, all of their you can check off that your work can be sent to libraries. And so I found it's been a very, very good, a very lucrative part of my bigger plan to have my books registered there with the Public Lending Rights Commission. Another great place is Access Copyright, again in Canada, and it is similar in that you register your creative work and you are compensated, based on how much work you have out there. I think the idea is in case, someone was using your work, is like to compensate you for the copyright for that, for having your work out there. So it's interesting. It's important to have multiple streams of income. It's not just about selling the physical copy of the book. These days, you do have to be kind of in various places, maybe hawking your books out of the trunk of your car, or finding places where you can have them on consignment, but certainly spending time, in the virtual marketplace as well. So it is one of those things. There is a business side. Any creative person, an artist, musicians, writers, it's just one of those realities. It's probably not our favorite thing that we have to do each year, but it is an important thing, to look after all those business aspects and make sure that you're including, everything that you can in terms of your expenses, where you work, if you work out of your home, and all those things, like I said. So that's it for Book Talk with Tracy. You can visit me at my website, tracykrause.com. I do really appreciate it when you pop in, comment on my blog, or of course, if you visit any of the various book selections there, you can leave a comment as well and a review if you've read any of my books. I really appreciate it. Or you can sign up for my newsletter and find out about all the new releases that might be happening. All right, I'm going to say goodbye now. Thanks again for joining me. See ya.